Before we get to adding layers and learning a few extra tricks, closing and opening documents. Closing a document, I told you this before, a lot of students, if I say close that window, a lot of students will head straight to this red dot. No, no, no. There's an X here in order to close this document, or a better way to do it is Command W. It's not Command C because, was I in Illustrator? There we go. It's not Command C to close because that's copy. Now, one thing about these previews is it shows you the content. And because there was no content there, you might say, well, we had a white background. We didn't. We had the default background, which is nothing. And that's why this file has a white background, but it doesn't have a white background because I never placed anything there. Because I knew I was moving this document into Photoshop, so I didn't do that. This, on the other hand, has a very specific background, and it's 2 colors. You get it? So that's why we're seeing nothing there, and that's why this name is important, because if it's ASDF, you don't know what it is. So now open this up, and one other thing, and yes, thank you. One other thing about names and naming conventions. This is another one of those things that some students aren't aware of. See this little dot before the AIC? Now, Illustrator files are .ai. This is an Illustrator cloud document, hence the C at the end. You get, and I get, users get everything to the left of the dot. That's where we name things. The application handles the dot and everything to the right. We never type an extension. Okay? Once you really know what you're doing and something went amiss, I can show you how to find out what type of file it is so you do add the correct extension. But if I named this .jpg, it would not turn it into a JPEG. It would literally make it into an unreadable file because it's not a JPEG. So you can't paint Ferrari on your car and make people think it's a Ferrari. That's the thing. You get the left of the dot, the application gets to the right of the dot. That goes for all your files.